Hi, my name is Rylan Harvey and I'm living with Tourette syndrome. I always knew I was different. From a young age, I was a kid who couldn't sit still, asked a million questions, and talked too fast. I cocked my arm back out of nowhere at hockey practice to the point where I was the butt of jokes for the entire team. My OCD caused me to always have to touch people last if they ever touched me, and this caused countless fights between my brother and other classmates. I was deemed a weirdo and had very few friends, and it was hard for other children to understand what I was going through. In grade school, I was very different, and I was always that kid who parents worried about letting their child hang out with. Around the time that I was 14, I realized it was time to stop making excuses for myself and letting my disability define me. My grades and personal life were in shambles, so I decided to go off to military school in Camden, South Carolina. Words cannot describe the experience I went through while I was there, and it took me through a journey through the best and worst of my inner body. This was also where I studied cognitive behavioral therapy and learned to suppress my tics. From this point on, things in my life changed, and I found that living with Tourette's no longer to be such a big burden. I gained a new level of confidence in myself, and this made life so much easier to bear. Fast forward to today, and I'm doing better than ever. I'm living with my girlfriend in East Toronto, in my third year of my Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting and Finance, and I just finished my summer internship at a major Canadian bank. I'm now living life on my terms, and I have long-term career goals of investment banking, specifically mergers and acquisitions. I get up every day and ask myself what I can do to improve my life and the lives of others. I run a successful painting business on the side with all my own employees and clients, and I'm proud to be one of the best reviewed painting businesses in the beaches, Toronto. In closing, there is never one way to describe this disorder, but when every average Joe comes to the table and you realize that you're something different, that you're something special, I hope a light goes off and you realize that you have an opportunity to sell yourself as a cut above the rest. As weird, crazy, and backwards as my wiring may be, I believe that it contributes to the fundamental characteristics of a successful person, and I am proud of Tourette syndrome and the impact it has had so far on my life. Do not let this disability define you, and do not let anyone tell you that you cannot compete or achieve the results that you want because you may be different than the rest. Take hold of your life and push yourself to new levels because you owe it to both yourself and your family to prove that you're better than some diagnosis. Thank you very much.